Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of our Let's Play here on Farming Simulator 17, Sussex Farm. Now Sussex Farm, it's an incredible map by Alien Jim and it's 4:05 in the morning here and we have just got off of this incredible boat here. We have arrived here in Sussex. So, I've been told by a good friend of mine that there should be a blue van waiting for me. They've left a blue van here waiting for me. So let's have a quick wander around and see if we can find this blue van, and then we can go up to where we've got to go. So this is Sussex Port, as you can see there, Sussex Port. And if I just bring up the map quickly, which is here, and I zoom in down on the port, you can see that we've got the import-export sell point, we've got the marina sell point, and just here as well we have the McLean biogas plant. So that is absolutely brilliant. I do just want to say before I go ahead, some of the things you're going to see on this map aren't standard. I have added a few things in just for the purpose of this series. But moving on, we've got to find this blue van. Let's pick up. It's not a van. So, what we have here is our blue van, as I've now found it. Very blue indeed, with some green rims. So we go into it, let's just start the engine up, turn some lights on, because it is pretty dark out there. And let's bring up this little mini-map. What we're going to do is we are going to take a drive. We're going to go up this road here, obviously. And we're going to go up to Sussex Farm. Just while I get used to my way around this map, I'm going to leave that and toggle it so it should flash. I say it should. And let's head off up to Sussex Farm, which is the farm that we predominantly basically own. That's the farm that we own. I say that I own. It was my old granddad's, but unfortunately he passed it away. He left me 250k along with it, but as you can see I don't actually have that 250k anymore. I have, like I said, done a few things to the map just for the benefit of this series. So coming up on our right we have a, I think it's a Texaco petrol station. Let's just reverse down the road. I want to have a quick look at the prices. I haven't looked at them yet. Let's have a look. 109, 107. That's very generous prices. I think I'm paying nearly 120 for petrol at the moment in my own vehicle. So going down here, we've got to have a left on there. We have got a placeable zone on the right there. You can't see much because it's quite dark still. We are seasons enabled on this as well. What I will do is just speed up time a little bit while we're driving. A lot more than that actually. Just so it gets a little bit lighter. Yeah, this is seasons mode enabled as well. This map is optimised for seasons and I am using seasons, as you can see up there in the top right hand corner. We are on day 1, early spring, and I'm either on 6 or 9 day seasons. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I'm going that way. No, I'm going this way over here. Let's see what's happening now. National speed limit road, 60 mile an hour on the straight. Oh, and he's going slower than the national speed. Oh, no, it's 50. Is it 60? Yeah, it's 60. Right, just turn left down here. And we arrive, once we go up here, at Sussex Farm. And now that it's 6 in the morning, we'll take that back to real time. So here we are at Sussex Farm. We have our chickens here, which apparently have laid quite a few eggs, so we'll just pick these up whilst we're here. Okay, pull the chicken eggs up. Good little chickens, they can keep doing what they're doing. Through here we've got a rabbit hutch with rabbits. It's a nice detail, I love that, rabbits in there. Let's come back out to the van. Got a little farmhouse there. Around here we have a water trailer and our tipper with, what's this? This is the Vulture. It's the N series. It's a very nice Vulture. Very Alien Gym colours with the tractor there, the orange with the green. You see that quite often around this map. Going around here, we've got our rack with all our front loader tools on it and our front loader arms there. Then here we have the Lintner Lintrack 90. We'll get used to what everything's called. I'm not going to show you absolutely everything because there are things that need to be done. You do normally start with 5 of each animals. However, I have sold the the cows and the pigs, so that we've just got sheeps left. Just because it's seasons mode enabled and animals can die with seasons on. We've got our New Holland harvester with the header attachment for it. Now this is what I like around here. Turn the lights off this time that we get out. Turn the lights on. So we've got lights now. And over here, to get into to be able to put your stuff, your grains and everything into storage, there's a little button here, and it's, you press circle, and they open, which is, I think, absolutely awesome. A really nice touch. Circle again, and they close. So really awesome if you ask me. Moving on around here, we have, this is the dairy section I believe, or is that the pigs? This is the pigs, yeah. You got in here water, I'm assuming that's going to be for food. You've got the dialogue box here to buy and sell if you don't want to transport them, and I'm assuming that's going to be for straw, bedding for them. Here you've got the cows. This is your dairy section here, with your dialogue boxes. Just jump the fence here to buy and sell. Jump the fence again. And if we have a mosey on over to our jump the trough, rumble the van, and go out the back here, you'll see some of my sheeps. I have 5 sheep. Water and food troughs for the sheep, and the dialogue box and where you can drop them off and things is here. This is where the wool pallets go, as you can see. There's already some there, starting to rack up nicely. So if we look at the sheeps here while we're here, if we go across and we can have a look, so health, they're at 74% health, wool 0%, cleanliness 100%, water 0, hay and grass nothing. And it says at the bottom there, animals always need water. They also require a clean feeding area and some require straw. The food mixture consists of 100% grass, hay and grass. So that's what we know that we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back onto the farm and grab the water tank, that Joskin water tank that we saw. Try not to hit the sheep. Might not be able to hook it up with this. Probably won't be able to hook it up with this, in fact. But if we can't, we can just jump into one of the tractors. This is the very first thing that we're going to do today. So I do not want my sheep to die. That is the one thing I do not want, is sheep to die. No, can't hook that up to that. Never mind. So, pan up. Turn the engine off, jump out. And we can grab the vault trap. Would help. Let's go. Let's go water some sheeps. So obviously remember as well that you do have to, and we are going to have to make sure our vehicles are properly maintained. That'll be interesting, to say the least. I think this is the water side. No, this is the other side for the water. Oh yeah, it would make sense to me now. Hold on then. Bear with me one moment. I'm not quite sure why that's not working. Let's put that on. Terrible, but no, not outside. This is really quite bizarre. We will figure this out. Oh, I've got a water trailer that's full. Ah, there we go. I knew there's a way to do it somehow. I just couldn't quite figure that one out. Apologies about that. Moving on, sheep are nicely watered. Over that little poor sheep there. Just going to turn the water trailer, and then we're going to have to get some grass because they's a bit hard to come by because we haven't got any, and we haven't actually got any fields that have hay in it. I mean, obviously hay's easy, just take the grass. But yeah, so. Go to one of our many grass fields, which I'm sure we have one around here somewhere. And then we'll take our mowing equipment, which again, I'm sure we have somewhere around here. We should start with mowing equipment. Drop that off. Let's have a quick look to see where we're going to have to go, where the nearest grass field is. So we can just pop along to grass field 1, which should be hopefully ready to... Right, so I'm just got to figure out now, so... I don't know. I'm sure there's enough comes with some loan equipment. Let me just have a look. I'm sure that we do. Garage. Okay, everything but mowing equipment. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's just... We'll have to buy some mowers. We'll buy the... We're not going to go crazy and buy one of them straight away anyway, so we'll buy them. And of course the front mower as well. So, off to the shop. This will be something else I can show you now, where the shop is. So the shop is down here. You can see there's a lot of gold nuggets that I haven't collected down here. I collected a lot of them, or I think it was just under half of them, just to get some of them off of the map. But I'm not going to do all of them until later on. I might not even do them at all. So here's the shop here, down in the south western corner. So if we highlight shop, tag place, drive down there, and go grab those modes. Shop this way. Lights now, a bit lighter. This way. Oh, pavement there. I'm a very bad driver, just so you know. And I love the fact that this map has proper roads, roundabouts. I know there's other maps that have had them, but it's just, I think it's great. Vehicle shop is this way. Ah, yes, I know where the vehicle shop is now. And the fact that the roads are named as well, that's a pretty neat feature as well. And here, you go down that way, you go back to the marina. Oh, he didn't want to stop at all. And you've got sawmill area, I believe, is down this end as well. And you've also got a little feature that I've put into the map just for this series, which is the Sealy P estate, which we are going to have to head to later, because you've got both the Sealy EG bakery and the Sealy P brewery sell points, although it's not called the Sealy P brewery anymore because Giants took it out, but whilst I was playing it on PC it always was, so that's what we're going to call it. And what I've done down by that end is, you'll see a little bit later what I've done, but yeah, we now have the Sealy estate, which we're going to have to visit later and have a conversation with Mr. Sealy P and just see if he wants any barley or any wheat or anything like that for the bakery or the brewery. So here we are. And here is everything that we wanted. Let's just attach these front ones. Let's get rid of that help window. Go back to our Sussex farm now, so that we can go and cut some grass. I'm going to turn the lights off. Nice road sizes on this map, and some lovely views, as you'll see a bit later on this map as well. I just love the design of it. I love everything about this map. There's not much on here that I don't really like, so from me here, it's a great job Alien Jim has done here. So from Jordison Gaming, great job Alien Jim. Hopefully, possibly, and it is only a possibly, on FS19 you might see a map by myself, possibly. It all depends on whether I get a new laptop, because my laptop is no longer credible for gaming. it's just ruined. Yeah, it's no longer acceptable for gaming, so yeah, it'll all depend on whether or not I get that new PC. But we're just coming back to our Sussex farm here, the farmyards, and we're going to head along this road here, straight past it, and we're going to go up to our grass field number 1, which should be across the back here. And we need to get these sheep fed because we want to keep them alive, because that wool is going to be worth some money. And you can see just there is our grass field, so we should be able to get into it just through here. There's a nice house here, look, right where our field is, and this is our grass field. So, holding everything, lowering everything. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, bear with me one moment. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully it's ready to be cut. Might not be. In fact, if I look at it, no, we're not going to get a lot out of this, I don't think. Unfortunately, if anything at all. So what we're going to do, instead of going on the grass field, we're going to try and go around the normal fields. We'll just get the grass that way until the grass field's actually grown. Bear with me one moment, we're just going to have a look to see where we've got some grass that's harvestable. Apparently everywhere. But is it all harvestable? Of course, seasons! We love you, seasons mode! Right, so I think our best bet to just go somewhere else briefly. Simply because seasons mode is on, so none of this is actually grown yet. So what we need is we need to go somewhere that hasn't been too affected by seasons mode, which we seem to be this far end by the hut. Seems to be a bit of grass here. There's only a little bit, but hopefully actually cuts, which right, so in that case, we have a little problem. Just a little problem. Not a very big problem, but nonetheless, a problem all the same. A problem in that... There's the tunnel. A problem in the... we've got no grass for the sheep. Which, let's face it, ain't no good. Oh. But, let's have a look. These are all animal dealers. That is a manure buying point. That is going to be a hay sell point. Right, okay. So this is the Sussex livestock market, guys. Incredible signage up there. Right, so we're going to go back to the farm. And we're just going to think. Just going to think for a minute on what we're actually going to do about not having grass. Because that's a bit problematic. See, I wonder if I just put the front mower down here. Never mind, okay, let's just head back to the farm then. And we will have to think about how we're going to get some grass for our sheep. Or even some hay for our sheep. It'll be something we'll have to think about. Not to worry, not to worry. Other things that we can be getting on with. I need to go down and, like I said, and have a chat with Mr. Seeley P about his needs at the Seeley estate. So we can always go down there. There's another placeable spot there. Oh, and there's, before I forget, the greenhouse there. So just fill that with manure and water, I think, and it just automatically produces. And here we are back at Sussex. Right, so let's go into the actual field that the sheep are in. So, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Ignore that. Close your eyes. That wasn't supposed to happen. Got a washing station there, by the way. Which is going to come in handy, especially in the winter. Right, so this is their pasture field. Trying to run any of them over. But I'm wondering. So there's little bits around here. I actually think we're going to have to wait for it to grow. Our poor sheep are not going to have any food for a little while. Unless... And there is an unless now, because... And this is the reason there's an unless. Let's go and go around again. Because I'm pretty sure it's at this point. There. That's my unless, look. No, 0. Okay, that's not my unless. Ignore that. down. Right, so do we start with any grass at all? I think we might actually. I think we might start with some grass, so we might just be a little bit lucky. And if we pick our trailer up here, our little tipper, we need that open, of course. Let's go into here. Wheat, barley, grass. Yes, we start with 4,000 litres of grass, which is quite good. It's very good. It's very necessary as well, might I just add. Right, I've got to turn these lights off here. So yeah, good job that we started with those 4,000 odd litres of grass. So, we're just going to go and feed these sheeps. Make sure they're nice and fed. They won't die on us. Oh! Whoa, that's not good. Right. That equals not good. But, actually, I say it equals not good. It's not the greatest, but let's see if we have a tedder. Cultivator, sowing. Right, we'll go and pick that up. If I can find it. That should not have happened. Whoops. Right. Now we need to go and find the pottinger. Because it says, the only reason I did that, grass, hay and grass, 100% grass, hay and grass, so why didn't it work? I'd like to know, but never mind. Right, let's have a look on the map at where that pottinger is. Where is it? Down at one, is it at one of the other farms? Yes, that's not a problem. So we're just going to have to put this in here and take a drive down to, I think we're going to be going to Plumpton Farm to go and get the pottinger. We'll take a drive down to Plumpton. Apologies about this, guys. Just a slight bit of a hiccup. Plumpton Farm, straight over here, down by our second grass field. Sorry about my voice today. No, guys, I've got a. I don't know whether it's a cold or whether it's allergies, but my nose is just tingling all day. So here we are. We're just coming up to Plumpton Farm now on the left-hand side. You can see here. And what we're going to do is we're going to borrow Plumpton Farm's passenger. And we're also going to see what this is. So this is chaff. So I'm assuming they can't eat chaff. No, of course they can't. Of course they can't, Jordan. Don't be silly. Right, so let's go and suck up all the grass that we dropped and try again. Again though, look at the rolling hills, the dips and the up parts and down parts. You've got the air control tower, I'm guessing, or the radio tower over there. And you can see the detail of the soil, even on the other side of the hedge. It's brilliant. So we are coming back up to our farm now, our main farmyard. Clear up that mess we made, shall we? Oh, sorry, Mr. Field. I don't know whose field that is, but it's certainly not. Oh, it is my field. Field number 6. We own that field. It's fine, it's all right. Easy peasy, nearly bit most of the day. Just go back now and collect stuff that's not very good at reversing on these, but so there's a little bit there, but I'm betting that it says that they've got no food. So I'm wondering if I turn around and turn this way. Drive straight so the trailer lines up behind me. Jumping cab. No, it's not jumping cab. Not right now. Again, none of that's actually filled any of the food up. So go along as far as we can. Let's try and get as most of it as we can up. Well, we're not going to get it all up, but we can try and get most of it up at least. We have. That's cool. Right, so. Other than the fact the sheep haven't got food, they would potentially be alright at the moment. But we need to figure out how we feed them, because this is the water side. The other thing I'm thinking is, unless we have to do it with some kind of bucket. Right, not to worry. What I should do is I should find that one out for the next episode, and we will feed them on the next episode. That's not a problem. They will last until the next episode. So, let's open this up. So we can put our grass back into storage for now, or what's left of it anyway. When you're supposed to unload, it actually says unload instead of just unload here. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do two things now. We're going to return this to Plumpton Farm and thank profusely the gentleman who lives there, whoever the gentleman is or lady that lives there is, they'll ever borrow it. Whether it is ours, so maybe they will borrow it, but we're going to return it there for now. And then we're going to take a drive in the tractor down to the Sealy estate, going past CG Bakery and CP Brewery, to have a conversation with Mr. Sealy about the needs of the brewery and the bakery. And that's going to be where we'll end it for this week, after we've got down there and whilst I'm having a conversation. That will be the end of this episode. But for now, we're in Plumpton Farm. We need to, of course, return this, but I do want to have a good look in here. And there's a reason I want to have a look in here, because I've just seen that. Now, what I want to try and do is be a little bit cheeky. And I probably should have done this completely differently. In fact, I know I should have done this differently, and I realise that now. Oh, hold on, unless there's an unload point around this one. No? Unless that's a sell point. That could be a sell point, you know. I'm thinking it is a sell point, actually. Oh, go away, you silly map. There we go. Yes, it is. It is Plumpton Farm sell point. And they sell plump, 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 plump. Yeah, you can sell practically everything there. That makes a lot of sense. More sense than what I was thinking, that's for sure. So we will return this to the storage shed at Plumpton Farm. But we know where it is, so it's no biggie. It's here. Oh, not straight, but never mind. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a nice casual drive now. nice casual drive, put cruise control on, down to, just pause, where you can see field 36. That's where we're going to be heading towards. We're heading towards field 36. So we're going to head out here, and we're going to go this way. I'm just going to take a nice leisurely drive down there. Taking those scenic views, just look at them. It's absolutely brilliant. And you're going to hear me say that a lot throughout this series because it just is. It's phenomenal. Oh, there's a little building there. I didn't notice that before. Nice little bus stop. And the signage, as always, Alien Jim does a fantastic job of. Does some great signage on all of his maps. But it really is incredible, this map. And the seasons mode on it, I'm sure it'll be even more incredible. We're going to have to take a left turn shortly. But just the attention to detail, I mean, even the little, you don't have right of way barriers, the other person has right of way. It's just great. Pub there on the corner. Coming up again to the petrol station. There might be a walk fill up as well, and we've got the spa. Here you've got the little village here that we're going through that you wouldn't have actually noticed unless you actually came down here. I've been chucking some fuel in this machine. We have used it quite a bit. Oh! Is my fruit and veg stand open yet? No, fruit and veg stand isn't open yet, so I can't sell me eggs. This opens at, if I jump out, opening hours 8 till 4, so at 8 o'clock. So hopefully on the next episode, we will be able to sell some eggs that we've collected. And we've got the Giants offices on the roundabout there. Again, on the PC version, that was always the Giants offices. And down here is where we're going. And we're going to go in here first. And just here, as you can see, if I jump out, Sealy Bakery. So that's the bakery that I was on about. And the sell point is around the other side here. Coming around here backwards, but yeah. Here's the sell point. Coming further down the road, down the Sealy estate, we've got on the left here Sealy P Brewery, and again sell point just here. And down here we've got on the right Sealy Storage. So grains and all of our other grainy needs. Like I said, not everything you see is standard on the map. Some of this I've put in extra. And then if we take a right turn down here, fence, this is where Mr. Sealy P and Sealy EG live. You can see we go straight through. We've got a washing station, which is just where I'm going to park my tractor for now. I'm going to park that. I'm just going to go and close the gate. Definitely don't want to be leaving their gates open. I might get told off if I do that. Whilst we're here, we're going to quickly turn the engine off. And we're just going to use the washing station. I'm sure he won't mind. It's all that dirty, but nonetheless, let's give it a little bit of a jet round. Let's take a quick look around the Sealy estate. So we've got a water tower, nice water tower there. And what's this? Oh, it's one of the old Massey Fergusons. Nice, very nice. Which Massey is that? Which Massey have we got down here at the Sealy estate? The 399. One of the older ones. Go further down here, we've got a barnage area. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah, that's it. Another storage area. Bales or crops or vehicles or anything, I suppose. Closed. Down here, what we've got here. Single shelter with a forklift truck. That'll come in handy. And we've got a vehicle workshop. And then we've got the Sealy house, which I don't want to really get too close to right now. And we've got a nice little barn there, so we're going to park up just here. Turn the engine off. What a lovely little picnic area. He's got his own picnic area. That's brilliant. I love the design of that picnic area. A nice little fireplace, like you could cook things on there, possibly. Got the benches either side. You've got that either side actually, so you could possibly use that as a stove either side. Very nice. So I'm going to go and have a conversation with Mr. Sealy P now, and we shall see you in the next episode.